Hello, my name is Robin. I'm coming today to talk about what's going on in the world today. Um, just all this craziness about this virus, and how it was predicted a long time ago by Bill Gates in 2015 that the one thing that would take us out would be a virus rather than nuclear war. I don't think that people understand the true impact of what is going on right now with this coronavirus. They don't get that you have to stay in your home. We know that that's a scary, scary thing right now, that not being able to go to work and the fear of not being able to pay your bills and the ramifications of what could happen should everybody have to stay home. Businesses, they're all about business. Mortgage companies, insurance companies, light, electricity, water, car insurance, car payments. Everybody is so, how am I going to get my money? How am I going to get my money? That's not important. What's important is saving lives and having compassion, human compassion for one another, to say, okay, so in the coming months, let's just squash everything. Start up again once this virus has cleared up. We know people have to stay home. We know people have to make sure that this virus goes away. We know that, the health people, doctors, nurses, CDC, the Center for Infectious Disease Control, they have to find a way to try to cure this. And they can't do that with people walking around infecting each other and just going around and spreading and spreading and spreading this disease. Give us a break already. Give us a break. Let us be able to do what we have to do. 2 months tops. That's all it is. 2 months tops. Halt everything. Halt it. Make people feel secure. Make people feel safe. Make people feel that this is going to go away and that we can save ourselves. But with ignorance and money-hungry, greedy people, this thing is going to continue to go on. And it's going to continue to wipe us out. And people are panicking. Look at what's going on in the grocery stores. People do not care. All they are doing is panicking and going on survival mode. And once all these resources are gone and these stores can't keep up with stocking the shelves, what are people going to do then? People are going to go to the streets. They're going to start hoarding whatever they can get their hands on. It's going to be chaos. We think it's chaos right now. Wait until this virus keeps going 3 months from now, when people are out of jobs and they're going to go into neighborhoods like mine. I live in a pretty good side of town in a pretty good neighborhood. And guess what? They're going to come banging on my door, and they're not going to wait for me to answer. What are we going to do then? Do you think this is the way that we should live, in fear? We're in fear. We're in complete and utter fear of what's to come. And then you have those who don't. I'm going to go to work. I don't care. This isn't going to happen. You guys are overreacting. Overreacting or not, you still need to be safe. You still need to be conscious of what you're doing. And you still need to not go out and try to infect somebody else or have somebody infect you. One person in a family with this virus can infect your whole family. And then not to mention all those people that you infected for the 2-week period that this thing incubates in your system. But even though it's incubating in your system and is lying dormant, it doesn't mean you're not passing it to other people. And no, this virus is not airborne. Doesn't mean I could breathe on you right now. But if I cough, do you know how many particles of saliva come out of your mouth when you cough? And land somewhere. Where? On a table? On a desk? On a computer? On a cash register? On a doorknob? It lays there and can survive anywhere between 24 to 48 hours. Yeah. And you wonder why it spreads so fast. Somebody coughing into the air, sneezing into the air, particles of your saliva come out of your mouth and onto a surface. What surface? If you sneeze into a tissue and you lay that tissue down, you know, and this virus is something that is unimaginable. It spread so fast. Can you believe December, the first signs of it showing up in China came around December. Not to mention how many times before they even recorded it. Okay, so December, November, December, January, February, March. 3 months. 3 months, and this virus has infected not only China, but Korea, Japan, Italy, Greece, Australia, Africa, Russia, Iran, the United States, Canada, South America, Hawaii, Puerto Rico, and even cases in on the islands, the Caribbean islands. How much more do we need to comprehend that 3 months this virus reached every continent in the world almost, and we don't even know about any other maybe godforsaken islands haven't been affected. But everywhere a plane can go and everywhere a ship can sail, this place is gone. This virus has gone to those places. And you think it's not serious. What part of your brain is not functioning? What part of your brain is not functioning that this is not serious? It's not going to get better. Not anytime soon if we keep acting the way we are. Nonchalantly walking out, people on beaches, hanging out like it's a thing to do. Boating. They have to go somewhere to get supplies. Where are they going? To grocery stores. It's not rocket science, people. It's not rocket science. So what do? Lay down and die? Who knows? I'm in serious consideration that I'm gathering up all my money. I'm going to pull it out, keep it in a safe place. I'm hiding any expensive jewelry that I have, and I'm packing up my car. I've got sleeping bags, tents, my guns, food, anything that I need that I think that I'm going to need to survive somewhere. Hatchet, hammer, saw, rope, duct tape, medical supplies, food, anything to cook with. I have waterproof fire matches. I have a striker kit. I have compass. I have everything. Call me crazy. I don't care. Call me crazy. You want to call me crazy? That's fine. You want to say I'm overreacting? That's fine. But look at Bill Gates. He predicted this back in 2015, 5 years ago. And what happened? It's truth. It's truth. And I'm in fear. I fear for my family, fear for my life, fear for the world as it exists. You know, people thought Stephen King was crazy when he made that movie, The Stand. Hello? That movie was made in what, 1997? Now look. Captain Trips. It's not even funny anymore. You know, it's not even funny anymore. I heard a newscaster yesterday, she put the fear into me when she said, I may not be here next week. We don't know what's coming around the corner. And, you know, the government, where are they? Fighting each other. Thinking this is political. It's disgusting. Utterly disgusting. Thinking that this is a political thing. This is survival. Keeping your country safe. And they're fighting over, oh, you didn't add this in there, and oh, you put that in there. Come on. Be fucking for real. You don't want to give the healthcare people what they need to help fight and combat this virus, to protect themselves. You don't want to give the country what we deserve because we pay taxes. Every time it's all about giving us what we put in. Y'all fight to give it to us. How are we supposed to take care of ourselves? I don't have a job right now. My job laid us off because I work with kids. Kids aren't in school. I don't have a job. There's so many people that are calling for their workers to stay home. Businesses have shut down. All they have are drive-through, if that anymore, and delivery. Krispy Kreme is delivering. Krispy Kreme. Because they're that desperate for money. There are no jobs. And if these states keep shutting down, there are going to be nobody. No one will be able to work. But that's only for 2 weeks. But there's no break because everybody's in fear of, I'm going to lose my house, because the mortgage companies don't want to say, okay, we'll squash you for 2 months until this is over. They won't have lights. They won't have water. They won't have, money to buy food. People are going to go nuts. They're going to go nuts. If they don't approve this bill by today, to get these people some kind of something, people are going to go crazy because that's in their nature. Look what's going on in the grocery stores. Dare you to go find anything. I went to the grocery store the other day. No meat, except for pork. I don't eat pork. No eggs, no milk, no cereal, no bread. No flour to make bread. No canned goods whatsoever. Everybody's stocking up, waiting for Armageddon to fucking hit. And it's kind of funny because, I'm not a very religious person. I believe that there's something out there, something that created us. But really, for those of you who are religious, where's God? Where is he right now? And why did he let this happen? Is that true, what they say in the Bible, that the faithful will live on and the evil will be wrought out of this earth? Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? But I know something's happening, and it's not good. And if you're smart enough, you knew that this was coming. If you're blinded, you didn't see it coming at all. And you just thought everything was okay, taking life for granted. I'm the type of person, I don't take anything for granted. Not one thing. I don't trust, and I don't take anything for granted. Good quality, bad quality, I don't know. But I know it's protected me, and it'll continue to protect me. And I'm going to foresee the future and look ahead. I always walk down anywhere I go, and I see the horizon, and I see everything around me, and I pay attention to everything around me. I don't walk around going and not seeing what's on the side of me or above me or below me or behind me. I'm a 360 degree person. I see everything. I'm not trying to toot my own horn, not trying to prove that I'm smarter than the average person. I don't give a shit. I don't. But I can foresee and I can foretell. And this shit is not good. And it hasn't been, and we've been going down a serious, serious hole for the longest time because of greed. Greed. And ugliness. Human nature. You can't walk past a teenager without them acting like you're the worst vile thing on the face of the earth, and only they know what's going on in the world. Come on. Do you not see you might not have a world to live in? No, they don't. And that's sad. Very, very sad. This whole thing is sad. It's very sad. I don't know. But one day, a year from now maybe, if we're surviving, I hate to see what the world is looking like at that time. Am I hopeful? Of course, I have to be. We all have to be hopeful. But I know there's a big change coming. And not a lot of people are going to make it through. And not a lot of people are going to like the outcome at the end of the road. I don't know what else to say. Politicians have tore us apart. Racial standings have tore us apart. I don't give a shit if you're Chinese, Asian, Hispanic, white, black, Middle Easterner. I don't give a shit. It's not about that. Because you know what? This virus that's killing people doesn't give a shit what race you are. It's taking out everybody. Are you Democrat? Are you Republican? Are you independent? Doesn't give a shit. This virus doesn't give a shit. It's going to take you all out. This is the time that something is fucking out of our control. And it's here to take you out unless you're smart and unless you are on survival mode. And unfortunately, that choice is yours. I've made my choice. I choose to survive. And I choose that my family will survive. And I'm going to do whatever it takes to make sure that that happens. So, I just wanted to record this to give people a chance to listen, to hear, to decide, to think I'm a nut job or to think I'm not. Like I said, that choice is yours. So, hopefully you'll listen. Hopefully we can make it through this, and like I said, get to the other side. So, have a good day.